All right, fellas. So, testosterone decline with age. Most men's declines to the tune of 1.3% per year beyond age 30. Mine personally is on the rise towards 1,000. I'm going to have some more blood work done again soon. There is a reason for this discrepancy. Not everyone's testosterone needs to decline. There's a lot more to it than just age. Guys in their 50s who are on the 700s are evidence of this. And then you get guys in their 20s who are in the 200s or the 300s. Clearly, there's a lot more to it than age. So really, you want to think about this a slightly different way. Look at what the average guy is doing and then basically do the opposite. The average guy, his starting point in his 20s and 30s is lower than ever before, 500, 600, whatever. And then it goes down from there. But why does it go down? The average guy, one, doesn't train at all. Or if he does train, he doesn't stick to a proper routine, no discipline. He certainly doesn't train his legs very hard. Statistically, the average body fat percentage is either 24 or 26%. It's well into the 20s, which is obviously far beyond the 15% body fat threshold, which is a huge, huge problem. The average guy also is vitamin D3 deficient. The average guy does not sleep 8 hours per night with 25% deep sleep. So there's 5 big areas where the average man fails on all 5 straight away. And then you can add on some kind of controversial, almost back or tangential like kind of reasons. Things like the average guy is married, he's been married for a few years, and his wife doesn't have sex with him anymore because he's not exactly the most. Maybe he doesn't know how to stand up for himself or put her in a place. Maybe he's just not physically the most, I don't know, arousing specimen, let's say. Or he's single and he can't get any girl, he can't get a girlfriend, he can't get a girl to be interested in him. And so he's not getting laid and he's addicted to porn. And the porn thing, everyone focuses on porn. But you've got to ask, why is the dude addicted to porn? Because he can't get it in real life. If he was getting that in real life, he wouldn't be addicted to porn. Obviously, you wouldn't. Yes, it's good to have a mission, have some goals, be working on a business. The problem is, though, these things don't last 16 hours per day. And no human being, unless you're Elon Musk, and I'm not, can focus for 16 hours a day. There's going to be that time in the evening, there's going to be that time when the guy gets distracted because he's not getting laid by porn, by Instagram, by these things, and then he gets sucked into it. And if you didn't know, when you're addicted to porn, you're ejaculating all the time, your prolactin starts to spike and it accumulates and it gets higher and higher and higher. The testosterone levels get lower and lower and lower. So quitting porn's a huge thing, but my argument is you want to become attractive enough to get women in real life, which then makes all that more plausible. It makes it all more realistic and more sustainable. Then some other side reasons. He's not drinking quality water. So the water's very high fluoride consumption. He's drinking out of plastic water bottles. He has kind of a fixed mindset, let's say, rather than a growth mindset, which means he doesn't see the opportunities for improvement. He thinks he's born a certain way, he can't get better looking or more muscular, he can't build a business that makes 6 figures, 7 figures, whatever. And maybe he's got a mindset issue. But basically, that's the average person, that's the average guy. And that's why his testosterone declines so much. Whereas if you just do the opposite, you get a really good training program and you stick to it. There's many training programs in the testosterone squad, by the way, some really good ones. There's a new one for men over 40 as well, which is pretty cool. If you stick to it, if you train your legs properly, that's a huge one. If you simply get your body fat down to 15% or less, which no one seems to want to do, everyone wants to hear that there's some little pill they can take, some little magical cure-all that will fix everything whilst they're 28% body fat. There isn't. You've got to get the body fat down. You've got to eat less food, get more active, eat more protein, more nutrients, that kind of thing, to make it all easier. And get that body fat percentage down to 15 or less. Makes everything easier. What else is there? Stay away from plastics. Drink higher quality water. Get a water filter or a whole house water filter so the whole family benefits. Eat some cholesterol. Don't do the typical vegan thing or the typical Indian thing where you're not getting any animal products, animal protein. So that's the big one. Vitamin D3, either via the sun or via sprays, because we're in the UK right now, you can't see, but it's extremely cloudy. I'm in the conservatory, so it's a bit brighter, but the weather is absolute crap, as usual. But this is a huge topic. This is why guys' testosterone decline as they get older. You don't have to be like that. And this doesn't just go for guys around my age, late 20s, early 30s. It's true with guys in their 40s and 50s as well. Just go the opposite path of what most guys are doing. Society and people's health has gotten so bad where the smart thing to do is to do the opposite of what most people do. That's the kind of world we live in now. Regardless of how old you are, don't do what the typical man does. Do the opposite. So yeah, I think that's all I have to say on this topic. If you go the different path, you can improve your testosterone levels with age naturally. Another thing is a lot of guys take the shortcut of injections, thinking that that's the way out, and because they don't have any patience, and because they're overly emotional and very feminine, and they have absolutely no desire to put the work in, lose the body fat, they want instant results like a child. They end up hopping on the TRT, and then it causes them problems because they're not lean enough and they don't like it, and they're infertile and they have tiny you-know-what, so it's not great. If you avoid that and you have some patience and you put the work in, you can get to genuinely high testosterone levels naturally by doing everything I've just said. But I think a really good idea for a lot of you guys, if you're not in the testosterone squad yet, it would be very helpful if you did join, because straight away you've got more access to me in the DMs. I'll look at your blood work and that kind of thing, give you some pointers. The community section's really cool though, because quite a lot of people are commenting and engaging and coming up with ideas that I would never have thought of. So that's quite a useful thing. And then there's loads of new programs in there. There's the Over 40 program, there's the Time Efficiency program that's coming tomorrow or over the weekend actually. There's the Arms and Shoulders focus for guys who really want to improve your physique. These are all exclusive to the Testosterone Squad. So if you're serious about the testosterone side of things, definitely check it out. 1 second. And if you want more information about how to train properly for testosterone, if what I've said in this video has got some question marks going, because most people don't train the right way for testosterone. There's a big lower body emphasis. Check out this video where I show you exactly what this looks like. I talk more about the intensity, the training exercises, that kind of thing, rep ranges. Check it out. I think you'll find it very useful, and I'll see you in that video.